Huh. Oh, lip stuff.
Greetings, salutations. Oh, yoy, the sun is shining today. The white stuff that dropped and dropped and dropped is going to disappear, I think, this weekend. At least I sure hope so. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We are all in alignment with Anita A. Cheryl V, your stress reduction gurus, helping you create sacred spaces. What does that mean? Well, your home should be your sacred space, your sanctuary, a place you actually look forward to going to, not getting away from. That's how I look at it. How about you, my partner?
Yeah, absolutely. And sacred spaces is mind, body, spirit, but it can all be reflected in this outer environment. So if this is all like this, chances are this is doing the same thing. Uh,
So when you sit back, like you just did, half
yeah.
of you
Oh,
disappeared.
yeah.
So don't
Okay.
do that.
I'm magical. I'm magical.
We
Ah,
don't want the
okay.
disappearing Anita. We want the
Okay.
full thing, full
Okay.
human.
Magic. I'm magic. Okay, so if you're just joining us for the
Yes.
first time or wondering why we're wearing funny glasses, because it's energy. We're
Yes.
trying, not trying, we are um bringing awareness to the energy of your environment through our feng
Feng
shui.
Shui eyes. Eyes.
Okay, so
And
you
we
were
get,
shuffling before me, so you
yeah, I have one already, but we get our impression. We get our topic and our theme for the day from the Feng Shui Personal Paradise card deck by Tara Catherine Collins. And I was shuffling earlier, and the card that I just had to smile because before I show you the card, I'm going to give you some background information because we're all connected. Everything is energy. So whatever is going on in our lives is going to show up one way or another. Okay? We might not see energy, but it is visible. All right. So, as some of you may know, I have been out at Bluegrass Garden Center helping them out, and I'll be out there for the spring. And yesterday, Anita and I were talking about plants. And then this morning, I was communicating with our daughter-in-law and checking on the grandkids and their trip to Palm Springs and talking about plants and tomatoes. So I had to laugh because the card that came up, I'm going to show you the visual, is plants and pictures, family pictures. So I chuckled because last night I went to London Drugs and picked up the most recent pictures because I like making sure the Hall of Fame we have is up
Mhm.
to date or fairly current. So the card that
Mhm.
came up is number 46, Health and Family.
Health and family.
So
Aha.
I was just chuckling about that because I sent a picture to Lara and showed her the greenhouse, the little mini greenhouse that I bought, and I've got it on the kitchen table till it's warm enough to go outside. And she goes, "Oh, it looks like you have a grow op going on." Anyway, so we had some giggles and some laughs, and Rod and I were enjoying the most recent pictures of the grandkids that I got printed last night, and the grand dogs, of course. And so health and family. So I am not at all surprised. I just had to give you all that background to get to where we're at. Anyway,
Yeah,
health and
okay.
family. What do you want
Okay.
to say?
Well, yeah, I mean, health and family. Um, the health and family. So in Feng Shui, we use an energetic map called the Bagua, which translate into 8 trigrams, which comes from, the wisdom from the book of the I Ching. And in some feng shui schools of thought, they would start in the area called health and family.
Mhm.
And and for good reason, because that is the foundation from which all other fundamental aspects of one's life show up in balance and harmony. So,
Mm.
for example, from health and family, we move into wealth and prosperity, and then fame and recognition, then love and marriage, then joy and creativity, then knowledge and helpful people and travel, then career, knowledge and self-cultivation. So those are all aspects of our holistic life.
Mm-hmm.
So if we are, in mind, body, spirit, and having pieces of all of those things in our life in this beautiful synergistic balance and harmony, then our family relationships become stronger. Our vitality, our health, our vibrancy, all stem from a result of all of those beautiful, harmonious flow
Mm.
of life's fundamental aspects. So health and family is very, very important. And then again, we can look through our feng shui eyes, and we always say, what are the results that are currently showing up?
Mm.
And perhaps energetically, there are some things in the health and family area of your home that is reflecting an imbalance. If you're feeling an imbalance in that area in your personal health or someone else's health in the home. I know there have been times when I have gone into someone's home and seen, a little plant barely hanging on in the health and family area.
Mm-hmm.
And 98% of the time, somebody in the home is not doing well,
Mm-hmm.
healthy, health-wise or energetically. So everything is, like Cheryl said, is connected in it. It's reflecting how we show up in the world.
Love it. I love it. And I don't know if some of you noticed, but as Anita was talking about the Bagua, the health and family area, when you're standing at the entrance into your home or any room, because we can do the macro of the Bagua right down to the micro in a small space. The middle of the room, far left. So in this case, it's shown in the color block of green. Think health and vitality of wood, plant material. So just for you who are wondering what area of the Bagua or where that would be in your home or room or space.
Mm-hmm.
Stand at the door, it's in the middle, to your left.
So
Far,
what would someone do to anchor the
or
energy
enhance.
and what we call reaffirm or
Mhm.
enhance the energy if they felt that they're someone in their, they just wanted to anchor the healthy family relationship, someone's personal health.
Mhm.
What would we recommend that they do?
Well, health and vitality, in my opinion, go hand in hand. So you made a great conversation piece when you said you've seen a dwindling little sad looking plant. If you want plant material there, vital, healthy, thriving plant material. Not dwindling, dying, recuperating plant material. See the difference energetically? You can feel the difference energetically when you think about those two aspects. You could utilize floral pictures, right? Or something along those lines. Again, your representation of what is healthy and vital. Depending upon where it is in your home, part of ours is the hallway, for example. Well, we now, and I didn't intend it that way, but I've got the hallway set up with lots of family pictures. And the kids now call it the Hall of Fame. So
Love it.
we
Love it.
have a family
Yeah.
joke going on when we see a cute picture of the grandkids. Oh, that's a Hall of Famer.
Mm-hmm.
So updating those pictures, which is what I did here last night, which is what kind of enhancing it. So what do you want to have happen in those areas? You mentioned that, Anita. When we're doing a consultation, whether it's a home or a business, we start with what results are showing up for you right now.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's things in your life when it comes to the health and family area that are disconnected, disjointed, not doing so great, let's see what's being reflected in that area of the Bagua and take action steps to shift that into what you do want to have happen.
Mm.
So your 20 is plenty tip. Stand in the doorway or the entrance to your room or your home. What is on the far left middle side area, right? Like I said, ours encompasses part of our bedroom and part of the hallway. That's kind of the middle corridor in our house. So take a look.
Yeah, and I love that you said that you updated the pictures because I
Yes.
remember that, I remember a consultation that you and I did,
Mm-hmm.
went into a home, and I believe the home's occupants, they had 4 children altogether. Anyways, there were pictures of 2 of the children
Mm-hmm.
in multiple areas in the home of when the children were small, like
Mm-hmm.
they were preschool and the children at the time of our consultation were young adults.
Yeah.
Um, some of them of age. And so it was interesting when we had a conversation with the homeowners of how they were treating
Mm-hmm.
their adult children and or how were the adult children expecting to be treated from them.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one of those holy shift
Shift moments,
moments
yes.
of that they were still making decisions for them, coddling them, just like you would a little person say,
Toddler.
"Oh, don't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, be careful." Right? And just really holding on. And it is so, so important
Mm-hmm.
to update those family photos.
Yes.
Having that time lapse of
Mm-hmm.
10 or 15 years, having baby photos of your child on your wall and they're 25 and have children of their own,
Mm-hmm.
right? Energetically, every time you're still feeling and treating them
Like a
in
baby.
that. So, I mean,
That's a
that's a
huge tip.
really important piece.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter if you have those family pictures in the health and family area
Mm-hmm.
of your home, wherever you have them, then make sure that
Update.
they are updated,
Yeah.
right?
Update them.
And once a year would be great.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah.
I enjoy it
Oh,
because I mean, Ron and I are here all the time. We're
mhm.
up and down the hallway all the time. So I'll go ahead and I won't tell him that I've updated and see how long it takes. And within a day or two, he'll have noticed something was different,
Ah,
which is an energy shift, right?
mhm.
Your subconscious mind picks up something's different, something's different. So it's quite entertaining for me to do it and not tell him and see how
Mhm.
long it takes for him to notice. That's how quickly the energy can change just by changing out a picture. All right, what card did you get, my partner?
Well, I got card number 45, the Bagua map. Yeah, I don't know, because probably because I was just talking about it,
Yep,
and
100%.
the
Holistic
foundation.
and
Yeah, yeah. Um, and again, right, it is about looking energetically through your feng shui eyes at
mhm.
every space in your
Yes.
home because it all is connected. It all is having an influence on the home's occupants and how you show up in the world. And I just want to just read to you the key words that are associated with those areas that
Oh,
I
I love
talked
it.
about.
Great idea.
So the key word for health and family is strength,
Mm,
right? So you need a little more strength. Let's do some energetic adjustments in that area.
for sure.
Wealth and prosperity is gratitude.
Mm,
How much gratitude, right? And it goes back to that, what you're putting out there is what you're getting back.
exactly.
Fame and recognition is all about integrity. Love and marriage is receptivity, right? We have to be willing to receive.
Very true.
Children and creativity is all about joy.
3 minutes.
Helpful people and
Mhm.
travel is synchronicity. Career is courage. Knowledge and self-development. Cultivation is wisdom. And the center of the home is about presence.
Presence.
Being in the present moment.
And I know often we talk about the center being balance as well.
Mhm.
I love it. I love those words in association with them. One of my well, they're all a favorite depending upon what's going on in your life, of course. What do you want to shift the energy on? But I think even just to focus on that, Anita, that word. So if you need to shift the energy in your career, how does it feel to focus on the word courage?
Courage. Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or if you want to shift it in fame and reputation, integrity. How does that word integrity sit with you? Because for many people, what they say and what they do don't always align.
Mhm.
But if you focus
Yeah,
on the integrity,
yeah.
your integrity, that your word means something, right?
Yeah, we drove in a snowstorm yesterday
Mm-hmm.
because of integrity.
Integrity. Yeah. Yeah. Some people thought we were crazy, but we said we would be someplace, and by gosh and by golly, my partner over here, who's an incredible winter driver, we got there safe and sound, and the drive home was smooth. It was quite lovely.
Anyway,
But
yeah.
so going back to the health and family, and you said the word strength, another word association with the plant material. You said, what can you put in that area? Well, what represents strength to you? Is it a picture of a union, right? Maybe it's hands holding. So that representation of anything, what does it mean to you, is maybe completely different than what it means to me or what it means to Anita. So the representation you put in those areas, that's your association with those items. That's of great importance. Actually, it's the foundation.
Yeah, anything only has meaning, the meaning that you give it.
Exactly. So what would a tip be for people on your Bagua map? The 20 is plenty.
Well, I think it would be just really just having a walk around your home. Just do it in a circle, do it in clockwise motion, and really having a look and saying, okay, what in here, is reflecting back to me something that maybe is out of balance, right? Look for the out of balance. Just stand in the room, close your eyes, and just say, how do I feel? Your body will always tell you ahead of time.
Yes.
Always. And in my experience over the years, the Bagua never lies. And there's a reason for it, which I won't go in today, but it's very scientific, actually. So just it'll always tell you the truth. So just do a little walk around your home today, every room, and just stand there, close your eyes for a few minutes, notice how you feel, and notice how you feel in your stomach. We were talking about, we learned a little bit about gut health yesterday, and that there are more, what do you call them? Not neurons. Anyways, those things. How when you say, oh yeah, I had a gut feeling, right? Anyways, your body will tell you. Your body will tell you how you feel.
Yes, very true.
Okay.
Very true. I love it. On a side note, it was Megan Barefoot, who's a nutritionist, that was presenting yesterday about gut health. And I got the most beautiful thanking me email this morning for us going on those roads yesterday and coming there because of integrity to support her talk. And she said, what is one thing you remember? And that bit about the fiber in your system, and it will just build up in there if it's not being processed properly. Anyway,
Yeah.
she is going to be one of our workshop hosts at her Inspired Journey Women's Wellness Weekend coming up in September. She is such a delightful, happy, knowledgeable, oh my goodness, woman that
Hmm.
I think her workshop is going to be full.
Oh, and yeah, she's just like little, she's just like this little, she's like this little
Bubble.
fireball,
Yeah.
but in a glowing way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. She's just an absolute delight.
Mhm.
Okay. Numbers. I don't know about you, but that was a pretty easy one. So I really hope my math is correct today with the 46 being a 10 and the 45 being a 9, and together they make a 10. Yay! I
Well,
did it today.
and how perfect is that? Because today is a new moon.
It is a new moon
And
today.
Aries is considered, it is the first sign in the zodiac
Hmm.
because we've just gone through the lunation of Easter,
Hmm.
right? And that, yeah, so here
There's
we are.
also 9 planets in alignment, like in the same house.
Right now.
Astrologically, there's 9 planets in it
Oh,
today
there you
for
go.
the new
Yeah,
moon.
okay.
So there's
So
lots of
yeah,
nines and ones happening. Pay
yeah,
attention.
new moon is new energy, new
Yes.
beginnings, and
Yes.
that's what the number one
Yeah.
zero is telling us.
Hmm.
Is telling us one is you plus source zero
Hmm.
plus your higher power,
Hmm.
whatever that is for you, and that together is the stepping forward of this new energy. But what
Hmm.
does Adironda have to say?
Well, I was going to say you just summed it up beautifully. Do I even have to refer to the book today?
Sure, why not?
Okay. So I do refer to Double Digitology, Marilyn Harper, Joy Ropi. And the single one represents a leadership energy, a creative approach to igniting new, exciting, wondrous ideas, persistence that will not be distracted from its own boldness, sometimes a fearfulness of one's own power, the courage to stand alone as a pillar of strength. So, if you have someone in your household that does not like change and wants to keep everything exactly the way it was, you may need to stand in a pillar of strength, my friend. And on that note, I also want to wish a happy 5-year anniversary to my partner because for 5 years we have been coming live every Friday to
Wow.
bring you Feng Shui Friday.
Really? 5 years?
5 years today.
Wow. Some people don't even stay married that long.
Now that's integrity and commitment.
Wow. I'll say, okay, yay us. Happy anniversary.
Happy
Happy
anniversary.
anniversary. And I'm not sending flowers. I'm not
No, that's
taking
okay.
you
I work at a
dinner.
garden center part time. I'm good.
I'm not doing any of that stuff, just so you know.
I don't expect you
Just so
to.
you ahead of time, I already spent the day with you yesterday. I
Yes,
gotta
you did.
spend the day in the car with you again next week.
And that's enough. Okay, I get it. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Drop some comments below, and we will see you next week, 9:30 Mountain, right here for Feng Shui Friday. Thank you.
Mm.